You ought to come down. This has expanded.
Working a room or delivering present-day insights.
As you know, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 did not end racial discrimination.
Adds to the popularity of Henry L. Frye. He's one of the Tar Heel State's political pioneers, and understanding his reach means comprehending simple beginnings in the rural town of Ellerbe, North Carolina. Today, just over 970 residents call the Richmond County community home. Henry Frye grew up in these humble surroundings until he enrolled in Greensboro's North Carolina Agricultural and Technical College. After receiving a degree in chemistry, Frye joined the U.S. Air Force during the Korean conflict in 1953. One of the graduate's last stateside assignments meant coming to Montgomery, Alabama's Maxwell Air Force Base, which led to an unexpected church meeting impacting his life.
Right across the street from the state capitol. And the pastor at that time was Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. And I went to church one Sunday while he was there. So the time that I saw him was at church on that Sunday morning, and I got to talk with him.
Returning to Greensboro meant it was back to the books for Henry Frye. While North Carolina A&T provided a productive environment that was key to a successful undergraduate career, his next academic steps would be taken in Chapel Hill at the University of North Carolina Law School.
The seed was planted when I was in the military.
His GI supported his funding of law school, and I paid the bills. And the night after graduation, he said to me, "Shirley, you have no idea," I was 8 months pregnant at that time too. He said, "Shirley, you have no idea how much I appreciate all that you've done to make sure that I had success in law school."
Groundbreaking accomplishments often define the very existence of Henry L. Frye, first of his race to win a seat in the state legislature during the 20th century, and the first person of color to sit on North Carolina Supreme Court in 1983 when he was named an Associate Justice. And in 1999, Frye was sworn in as the state's Chief Justice. Both judicial appointments were made by Governor Jim Hunt.
Question in my own mind as to whether I should leave the private practice of law, which is what I wanted to do.
Passing along an interest in the field of law meant nurturing his son, Henry Jr., who served as a circuit court judge in Greensboro, and inspiring the family's third-generation attorney, his granddaughter, Whitney Frye. Reflections of cherished memories created during life's formative years in Ellerbe, North Carolina, unleashes a torrent of powerful flashbacks. Ride to and from Ellerbe along Highway 7374 in Richmond County, and a prominent sign comes into view. It recognizes a revered individual in the place of his birth. The Chief Justice Henry Frye Bridge pays tribute to the hometown hero.
He is a bridge builder.
Governor Roy Cooper was among the dignitaries applauding such a groundbreaking legacy. The town's firehouse provided the platform for the ceremonial unveiling. His gratitude is expressed by acknowledging a community for planting the early seeds of success.
Thank you for all of what you've done. Thank you for being positive. Thank you for planning and trying to do things the right way. Thank you for bringing sunshine. Well, sometimes it's very dark, and I know that many of you have done that.
Plowing through the darkness hasn't always been an easy ride. It has meant succeeding against the realities of Jim Crow and enduring political loss. Finding the light came through devotion to Shirley, service to his nation in the Air Force, faithfulness to his beloved North Carolina A&T, along with dedication to his native state, from the halls of the legislature to the courts.
We've had some progress, and I hope it continues.